Hey YouTube, welcome back to... I'm Ian.
I'm Benji.
We are back reacting to Stargate SG-1. I think it's
episode
17, I think. Don't quote me on that. Solitudes. Solitude.
Well, maybe one person's going to be separated from the other, or maybe they'll all get separated.
Yeah. Solitude. I don't know, that kind of reminds me of like a prison or something, maybe. I think one's going to get stuck on the other side of the gate. That tends to be
possible.
Common theme on the show. Last episode was no, it wasn't Korai. It was I can't think of the title. It was with Sam, and it was with I can see Sam in the volcano planet, and they brought the people back who were smarter than Ox, and they had to rehome them.
Yeah, that's ringing a bell for sure.
And, they sent a signal. And they were like, "Oh, yeah, it's just quantum mechanics." And I was like, "Oh no!"
They did all the filming in the base because they ran out of money.
Yeah, they ran the base, and they went to go live with the Nox. I think that's how that ended.
Yeah, and potential new love interest. You never know. They could come back later.
Who? Jigsaw?
No,
you think Jigsaw's coming back?
Who was not Jigsaw, but the other guy was really.
Oh yeah, he was in love with the one who gave her the cat. Gave the cat to, which I find questionable. Should you introduce new species to other planets like that? I don't know.
They thought it was okay, and they're more advanced than us.
It's bold.
Must be okay.
But with no further ado, let's bring it down. You should bring invasive species.
Okay, that's invasive.
They kill a lot of things. Alright, we got a gate. I've seen this a time or two.
Incoming traveler.
Incoming.
It's usually not a good sign.
What was that?
It looked like a rocket launcher.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. What happened to the 50 cal?
I don't know. You should fire rocket launchers inside of a base. Whoa, that was from the top of the gate.
I do always wonder what the gate would be like.
What are they getting thrown through the gate?
The gate is sideways and they enter through the middle?
Well, that one episode, we didn't see what the result of it was, but they did throw the guy through it sideways. So they threw Daniel, they threw Teal'c.
I think you're right. Some people are trapped on the other side.
Well, if you trap Sam and Jack over there,
that's a love story waiting to happen.
Those are the two I would trap. Teal'c, I want Teal'c on my team. I'm going to try.
I do not know.
At least they didn't get cut in half.
2 meters behind. They were fucking violently thrown through that.
Don't use meters. This is America.
Is this? I'm not sure what I'm seeing.
Some giant holes in a cave.
It doesn't look like, but what? What? Almost like a beam shot through a Stargate.
Why did it take twice the power? That's my question.
Well,
maybe they were transported somewhere else.
Let's hope they don't get in a physical altercation. It's more of a science puzzle for Sam to solve. They got Jack there, but
it should be all right. They still got their guns.
And Sam, she's not afraid to launch grenades at innocent people when needed.
I need to know what went on back there, Teal'c. We were under fire. Distant. Energy weapons of some kind. Possibly Goa'uld technology. They were but a few meters behind me as we passed through the Stargate.
I heard that.
But we appeared to be surrounded. We were there only moments. Colonel O'Neill ordered us to lay down cover fire while Daniel Jackson dialed home. General Hammond, I believe they should have made it through the gate. I do not understand why they did not.
Preliminary report on the Stargate repair, sir.
Repairs. There was some kind of overload during transit. We don't know why.
Oh, maybe it shut off as they were going through and it created
some type of
energy ripple of some sort.
I suggest a second probe be sent through.
As soon as the Stargate is working again, we'll do just that.
Carter.
Yeah, they try to stay put.
Oh, he's gonna be real hurt.
No,
Hold to Sam.
Broken.
She got
This is bad news. Because unless they've redecorated the gate room, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
I'll say they
Daniel
didn't
must
make it
have
out. They're
misdialed.
just somewhere else.
Oh, you launched them into a different gate? Well, that's
Or they're in the gate void.
Maybe.
A dimension in between the gates.
Could be.
Like
The
in
event
Chronicles of
horizon,
Narnia.
if you will, yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Teal'c.
Oh, he has to be.
Yeah, I tried that. You've been unconscious for nearly 2 hours.
They came through the gate before we did.
I know that. I also know that we're alone here.
Well, at least they're not surrounded.
Yeah, sure. Got rid of one problem.
Possibly on a planet in the middle of an ice age. Now, there is some light filtering through up there. Too narrow to follow very far. We're in trouble, sir.
Oh, nonsense.
Yeah, you'd be alright.
I'm sure they'll figure it out. But maybe they got caught. You think the Gua'uld could
We're in trouble.
manipulate where the gates go?
something like that, or catch people in it, or
No.
change the coordinates of the gate midway through?
The old one's all melted. It's gonna take some time to load test them, though.
Just tell me the minute we can send a probe through.
That'll be 24 hours, General Minimum.
Captain Carter and Colonel O'Neill do not have that long. I'll give you half that.
See, on Star Trek, though, if someone says it would take 24 hours, you'd say, I need it done in 24 minutes, buddy. And they would get it done.
We'll see what we can do.
It would get done, for sure.
Okay. I think it's set.
You think it's set?
I'm positive. All we have to do is put a splint on it and you'll be as good as new.
Good as new.
Sorry, sir, but I've never done this before in my life. Is this your first broken bone?
9.
Nice.
Count skull fractures.
I do.
Sorry, Colonel, I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Captain. Can you just be done?
Almost there, almost
No,
there.
you're there, Captain. You're there. That's a great splint. Stop!
What if they're on Earth? What if they're just like... it shot them out to some random place.
They're in like Antarctica.
I don't know.
It's possible.
I'm just-
Now that you said it, I'm thinking it's more and more likely.
There's no gate, and I'm thinking, you're on a planet without a gate. How are you getting back?
I just see her again.
Because they did dial to Earth.
Yeah.
Tallied our supplies yet?
Yes, sir.
They could be at the top of the mountain. There could be, if the mountain's high enough, there would be snow up there.
It's possible. I'm not thinking it's super likely, but that's one of my theories.
By the way, Captain, we are going to get out of here.
You bet.
Maybe have Sam look around for us.
The splint field.
She saw where light was coming out of.
You have to believe me.
Are they just like in a cave? Like
I want to, sir.
I mean, she is
one room cave.
well
I just don't see
panicking way
how.
too early. I mean, like, she just got a bearing of her surroundings. Check a little before you give up.
Yeah, because if you could see the sky, at least you could probably might be able to get some
I don't think
positioning
you
of where you're at.
Probably
You can see the
not.
stars.
Mm-hmm.
My butt's freezing to the ground. Come on.
But they could have got traps over that. It was a little nicer. Less cold. No one likes the cold.
These gates go nowhere nice, Benji. We've learned that.
I think that was a gate behind them, so...
I thought I saw a gate.
Yeah.
The Stargate has malfunctioned. We came back through the gate at too great a velocity.
That still doesn't explain why you're halfway up in the air.
Yeah, not...
I know they did. They're right behind us. That doesn't make any sense.
In a few hours, a probe will be sent back in an attempt to determine their fate.
The probe's going to go back, and it's going to go to the place that they were sent from, and it won't...
There's nowhere to be seen.
They're going to think they're dead. We have another funeral again.
Colonel! I found it!
On what?
Maybe the...
The DHD!
Oh, it's on our block of ice.
I figure
That's
the
not
glacial
good.
flow must have separated the Stargate from its dial home
it's
device.
because-
But it looks like it might be intact.
Start shooting at the ice with his weapons.
God.
We dig it out?
Even if
What
it
the
doesn't
heck
work,
are
we
you
can
gonna
use
do?
it.
Yeah.
Chopped ice to melt drinking water.
Yeah. God damn, it's going to take a while, Sam.
What's wrong with your chest?
A little internal
I think I
bleeding.
cracked a rib too.
Why didn't you
He's
say
not
something?
I was afraid you'd try to put a splint on it. I'll be fine.
I've been thinking about where Daniel and Teal'c might be.
Oh.
Yeah.
So far, I count 3 possible explanations.
Oh, yeah, you're smart, Sam. You
One.
can figure this out.
Daniel misdialed,
Doubt
and
it.
they're here. Somewhere.
No.
2. Daniel didn't misdial.
Definitely.
But
But when has he ever
the
misdialed?
Stargate malfunctioned during transit. They got sent back to Earth, but for some reason, we got sent here.
That's a bold guess. It's right, but it's a bold guess.
We'll assume they made it back to Earth.
Big assumption.
We'll start sending.
They did.
I mean, you're right, but
Here, I hope.
but then again, at this point, you don't really need to worry about where other people are. You gotta figure out yourself.
She's all yours, General.
Well done, Sergeant. You heard the man.
Yes, sir.
These hostiles may have both our addresses and our transmitter code.
Chevron 3 encoded.
You don't actually think they'd give up their transmitter codes to the enemy, do you?
Not willingly, no.
Chevron 4 encoded.
What if they're psychic and can read minds?
That's true. You really don't know what they're doing.
Teal'c, in the event we find no enemy activity on the other side, you will coordinate with Major
You know, one guy
Castleman
could
on the
rip things out of your
Chevron
memory.
6 encoded.
I understand.
Chevron 7 is locked.
They can see
Impressive.
through that. That is impressive.
I think someone explained in the comments, but I never fully grasped what they were saying.
They were waiting for
Oh, these are just like automatic turrets?
Stargate.
Could be. Or it could be people shooting.
I mean, yeah.
The rescue mission is scrubbed.
General.
You didn't even try. Go in there with the tank, see how they react to that.
I didn't know you could cook.
It's soup in a can. Calm down.
I've been thinking about how the Stargate might have malfunctioned. We don't totally understand how it works. But the theory we have so far is that the gate creates an artificial wormhole that somehow transfers an energized matter stream in one direction along an extra-dimensional conduit. I think the matter stream between Stargates got redirected.
But why?
The gate itself was probably struck by enough energy during the firefight to influence the direction of the matter stream before we reach the other side.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
I've seen people firing, though, at that gate with those energy weapons while people were traveling through it before, and never have.
Relatively close to Earth in the gate network.
Close to Earth is such
Yeah, it's a relative.
It could significantly narrow their search.
That's good news.
Well, who's smart enough amongst them to come to this?
Daniel.
Sometimes Daniel can be.
So if they
He's
are
the
not
only person there that can
there,
figure it out.
and they are not here.
It is possible they may have perished within the wormhole.
But if they are alive, if there's the least remote possibility that this malfunction sent them to a different
They're making a lot of good
Was it not,
assumptions.
Captain Carter? We deduced the possible combination of Stargate symbols numbered in the millions.
Well, we have to narrow it down.
Oh, they are making some progress.
Colonel.
I still think the buttons themselves would be
Yeah.
frozen and lost. You got a thought.
P4A771, this is Earth. Now, the Stargate shut itself down just after Teal'c and I came through.
There was an energy surge.
But what would that have done to the wormhole itself?
Sir, it would have to discharge somewhere.
Like another Stargate?
Yeah, maybe.
Who's this guy?
This is our expert.
What if it jumped anywhere along here?
You're suggesting we search all these worlds?
Well, at least we've narrowed an
There was
entire
something like
galaxy.
20 of them.
Yeah, I mean, definitely could.
Wouldn't take that long. You walk in, you walk out. You walk in, you walk out.
I think we owe it to them to try.
You don't have to search far because they're not exploring anything. But they are doing work. They're chipping away at that
I mean,
ice.
they're doing impressive stuff.
It's never.
Oh, yikes. Good for that. That was impressive. Maybe there'll be an energy surge and they'll see the surge of some kind.
Did you dial the right address?
Yes. If we can just dig down to the panel on the DHD, I can fix it.
Try a different place. Try where the knocks are.
Sir, we gotta keep trying.
Yeah. Of course we do. I told you we're gonna get out of here. It's just gonna take longer than we thought.
Well, I'm already impressed that they chipped away that much of the ice. This one's they've already done?
I think.
Okay, maybe there's more than 20.
I have formally reported Colonel O'Neill and Captain Carter as missing in action.
Why?
Because they are
missing in action doesn't mean we stop looking, son.
Captain.
Do you think they're going to kiss?
No. But I think
Much as I might
flirt a little bit.
otherwise think this is nice.
Or right before they kiss.
So
She'll get saved.
I just thought we had to combine body heat or we wouldn't make it through the night.
Mm-hmm. Sure, Sam. Sure.
Sleep for a few hours and I'll fix the DHD. Oh. Colonel.
It's my sidearm, I swear.
Well, they're flirting a little.
We got the coffee cup. Working hard.
They stayed up late.
Working late.
I can't tell what they're doing. Are they trying?
I don't know what Daniel's doing because I thought we know the planets. We just gotta search them all.
God, why won't you work?
Been there. Been there.
We have that problem with OBS every day.
Colonel? I've been trying to warm it up with the last of our cooking sternum, but that's about had it.
What's the bad news?
I want you to drink as much of this as you can. I should have gotten you out of here by now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sam, don't worry.
I don't know why it won't work. It should work.
Captain. Sir. It's time to go.
What's plan B?
Yeah, I don't know what he means by that.
What plan B?
We talking about murder-suicide here?
You take the rest of the supplies.
Well, she should have climbed out there hours ago.
Take your chances up on the planet.
I mean, at least peeked out once.
Head towards daylight.
She spent 12 hours working on that thing. She didn't spend half an hour to go look outside.
I get it. The fuck?
Not a good plan.
Medical team to the embarkation room.
I am ready to embark again.
I'm calling the search off.
What?
What?
This was the last of the planets that fit your theory, Doctor.
Well.
It's been what, a few
yeah,
days?
okay.
I mean, what if we stopped just short of finding them?
I'm sorry.
What does it hurt to keep searching?
Colonel! I'm gonna interrupt the power. I'm gonna shut it all off and turn it on again.
Always works.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Turn it on. Basic IT.
I thought that was gonna be the work. I will fix it, but I wasn't sure there was an on and off switch on the thing.
I'm already impressed that they dug it out. So good for them. You gotta wait 30 seconds. That's what they say.
Possibly, yeah.
That wasn't long enough.
Got a good feeling. Hear music, background music.
Is it soon enough?
I don't know. A lot of suspense. Ooh,
I'm liking it.
We're
getting the signal.
Got a connection to Earth.
Keep pressing.
A little harder, Sam. With force.
Did you see that?
Maybe if it shook the water, it means they're in the mountain.
That's very possible.
There's a second Stargate on Earth.
Okay, that's less. That makes less sense than every two. But
I don't understand why.
And if she just would have looked outside, she'd have known.
That could, if that's how it ends, I'll be laughing.
Please.
Choke him to death.
Here's my thought. She's going to make it to the top. Daniel's going to have a search party because he saw the mountain move. They're going to be a helicopter. She's right there.
It is. The more you're thinking about it, why did that mountain move? What?
Now they got to back up Stargate. If it's on it.
It malfunctions every once in a while.
What if there's a second Stargate here? What if this energy surge caused us to jump from one Stargate to another here?
On Earth?
Yes.
How many fucking Stargates on Earth?
Would the ghouls put more than one Stargate on a planet?
If the
I bet it's Antarctica then. That would make the most sense.
It's possible.
Gould didn't build the Stargate system.
Well, then where is it?
Antarctica! You just had to go to Antarctica the whole time.
I can't see the surface yet. It looks like it just keeps going up.
Yeah, well, keep going, Sam. What do you mean?
Sam.
Yes, sir.
That makes sense. They would fall through a crevice. There would probably be like an ancient pyramid of a civilization in Antarctica. Oh.
I'm just saying, this would have been my plan A.
I definitely
Shipping it would not have been my plan A.
would have tried to get out of this cave-like structure I'm in.
When we first opened our Stargate, it used to shake a lot. I mean, the ground, the whole facility,
remember that.
everything. Those. Would it shake enough to indicate its location on a seismometer?
Yeah.
Damn right it
It
would.
shook
Run
you
a
across
search
the
for all
water.
recent
So.
seismic
Yes.
activity worldwide. See if any...
All seismic activity worldwide. Is that something you can just look at?
Yeah.
Okay.
This website. USGS, I think.
Wrong person to ask. What happens when you dial your own phone number?
You get a busy signal.
Exactly. I mean, even if their seventh symbol looked different, the coordinates of the two gates would still be exactly...
Oh. You can't go back to your own
gate.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to bring back help, sir. I want you to hold that thought.
Sam, you could have been up here 12 hours ago. All I'm saying. You would have known you were on Earth.
Been up here a long time.
And the moment you know you're on Earth, then you can probably do some things.
I thought they might be on top of the mountain. That wouldn't help. I'd probably have gone back in at that point. Even if you know this is Earth, where are you gonna go?
We got
That
it!
is Antarctica,
Antarctica!
isn't it?
The timing of the event is to
It
the
was
second.
Antarctica.
including
Mount
the event
Erebus?
that
It's gotta be
James
cold
experienced a
there.
few hours ago.
Latitude and longitude?
Yes, sir. It's only about 50 miles out of McMurdo.
It probably would have been safer to stay in the cave if it was that cold.
Colonel?
You can kill a penguin for food or something.
It's an ice planet. It's all Earth.
Ice planet.
As far as these people and their assumptions, man, they just make...
Why do they always think the whole planet is around the wormhole? They do that all the time.
Oh.
They help one city near the wormhole. There's a whole world out there.
And Sam definitely should have went up at night. Check the stars out. She's like an astro scientist or whatever.
That's actually really smart, yeah.
One way to do it, Sam.
Whatever works. Like, Teal'c and Daniel, you gotta try this. You got ice slide down here.
Colonel.
I thought she said they had thermal blankets, but I've yet to see them use a thermal blanket.
Oh, that's his wife.
That is kind of sad. His ex-wife.
Yeah, okay.
I'm here, Jack.
That's messed up. Don't do that, Sam.
That is weird. Why would you say it that way?
You can sleep now.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard of.
Oh, they both just pass out and they get saved.
That sounds like a helicopter.
McMurdo, this is Rescue Team Charlie. We found him. Over.
Good for them. They know Antarctica well.
Well done.
Sam, Sam, she's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay.
As is Colonel O'Neill.
Colonel, he's bleeding internally.
We know, Captain. Don't worry. He's going to be all right.
Shut up.
General, you came through the Stargate for us.
Not exactly, Captain.
I gotta do that for you, Sam.
In the meantime, let's get these people home.
Yeah, there's got to be a use for a second Stargate. I bet they're going to use that some other time.
But, I mean, how many more are on Earth?
Yeah, and maybe in the meantime, stick a log in that or something so...
And I guess now we know there's some kind of ancient civilization that's like predates everything that we know of. Because they found a Stargate within Antarctica. That means that civilization existed that put a Stargate in Antarctica.
It's a weird place to put it.
I'm just saying.
You think the poles changed at some point in time?
Yeah, I mean, they were warmer a long time ago at one point, but I don't know. That was actually a pretty good episode. I really enjoyed that one. I know I predicted that it'd be on Earth, but like I didn't really think that it was going to be on Earth. Yeah. But okay.
I didn't think until I saw the seismic activity, because...
Well, that made the most sense. But then when it was... That made me think it was in the same mountain, but... Because it was a hell of an earthquake to trigger...
Yeah, I'm thinking that's kind of a little bit of BS.
From an Antarctica? Yeah. That was a hell of a fucking seismic activity from that gate.
There's just no way.
But... Maybe. That was a pretty good one. Pretty good one. Somebody said this was like... I don't know, like the jumping point into where things get good or something, where things get crazy or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happened. I'm guessing next episode, maybe that's when like the Gual War will be like right up front. Yeah, because it is the end of the season, so they gotta probably have to build up that to some kind of cliffhanger for season 2. Maybe, I don't know how this show operates.
Here's my theory. The seismic activity wasn't related to them trying to use the wormhole on their side. This just happened to be seismic activity, which gave him the idea.
I mean, maybe. It was very good timing on it. That's the only issue I had about that episode, was the seismic activity. And also, what was that planet that they went to that they were all just getting shot at constantly that triggered all this?
Wasn't this? We don't need to know about that planet.
They're at war with people. I really don't know how this season's gonna end. I'm assuming it's gonna end maybe with like the Gual War starting. Maybe they'll go back to Teal'c's homeworld and recruit like a resistance team.
Well, I think
to fight because they got to go back there.
The season has to end on some type of cliffhanger that has to do with Daniel's wife, because that's the reason they got in all this, anyways.
Maybe, but I think we're done with that. I think we're over. We'll get to her if we ever run across her. We'll deal with it. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in.
All right, we'll catch you next time.